Hey everybody, it's Kitty here with another episode of Hustle Season. We got the returning champs back in the building. Let's get it. So we had Weso with Karma before, and we had Streets by himself. So now we got them both on the couch together, which is great because y'all are a dynamic duo. Let's get it.
Yeah.
What's been up? What's been up since we last spoke?
Just heavy staying consistent, working. I always got a thing, like I try to not live in the past, in the past not being too far, like last year. We accomplished a lot. I appreciate it, I love it. With it being 2025 now, it's like I'm starting off at zero. We starting off at zero. So it's like we ain't do nothing this year yet.
Like a reset.
It's a reset.
I mean, always want to update your resume.
I like that mentality because, it's kind of like how people be like about like their New Year resolutions. Like it's like they be wanting a fresh start.
Every day resolution.
Yeah, but like if you put your mindset in like your whole complete like life, giving yourself a fresh start, like it don't take away from what you did before, but
100%.
Just that renewal, it's like a new type of energy. So I love that for y'all. I know, I've been seeing both of y'all staying consistent. Y'all know I love it. Y'all know I love to see it. I was at a couple of things that you had going on this past year.
Appreciate the support. Appreciate the support.
Yeah, I was doing. I was front row for the Charlie Clips and T-Top battle. That was big.
As you said.
That was
huge for Buffalo, man. Huge for Buffalo.
It was huge for Buffalo. So tell me about that. Like, how did you get them both together and able to get that going?
Really the masterminding in my head, because it's like I'm thinking like, okay, I know me and Weso got a relationship with T-Top. We go out there, to Raleigh and we with him, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, Gen X. Shout out my guy Gen X. I know he, like how I got T-Top is how he got Clips.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, me and Gen X like this, I can come to Gen X with the play and he gonna be with it. You know what I mean? And Gen X was with it as far as like not wanting even compensation, not wanting none. He just wanted to connect it, let me and Clips talk, and that was that.
That's
just real. Yeah, that's real bro in this business type of ordeal. You know what I mean? So like everything else from there was history.
And I think at the end of the day, we wanted to do something big for Buffalo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something historic. Never before Buffalo had a big battle rap before like this. So to have T-Top versus Charlie Clips, the rematch.
Yeah.
In Buffalo. You know what I mean?
Also,
we had to do something for the city.
And also at the same time be able to give, the battle rappers from Buffalo that we gave that light and that opportunity, too. With being on that same stage and platform as them that night. So it's like it's all love, it's big, like I tried not to live in last year, like I said, but I know it's great accomplishment.
I mean, but I want to, I ain't seen you, so, I'm going to, ask about it and everything like that. Because I did want to ask about that. I wanted to ask, like, so who ended up being the actual winner of that?
Because
I was there front row, so I heard everything, and I was like,
who do you think the winner was?
Who do you think won?
I think. Okay, so it was something. I'm not. I don't really know much about battle rap, but if I was to say from my opinion and what
it was
I know,
one round.
I would say Charlie Clips.
Okay.
And the reason why I would say Charlie Clips, he had some lines that had me like up, and
Charlie
I'm not
Clips
even I'm not even like I don't be at like battle rap events and stuff like that, and I don't really know like the environment like that, but I know rap.
Well, for anybody who don't really know, like it's on YouTube right now, Charlie Clips versus T-Top. Go check that out.
Yeah.
But it's the rematch from, the historic first joint, but this was one round. So, feel me, they had one goal to go in. The T-Top went first, and then Charlie Clips went after that. But Charlie Clips had some good punchlines and all that.
He did. And It's been a minute, so I forgot what the punchline was, but y'all probably know what I'm talking about because it was a punchline.
I almost know the battle by
We
heart.
shouted out Buffalo. The Buffalo fight.
And
Yeah.
I remember like the crowd going crazy.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
was fire.
Yeah.
See,
He
Clips,
did go in.
you know, me, you know, I know how to stay out of things like politics. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
T-Top, my guy.
T-Top,
you know, Clips,
man.
you know,
Yeah.
turned it to be
T-Team,
my
T-Top.
guy. You know, great battle. You know,
Yeah.
but I forgot where I was going. You know, I was trying to be
what's
neutral.
y'all? So I mean, y'all asking me who I think won. Who y'all like?
T-Top.
T-Top?
T-Top, I'm neutral.
You neutral?
Yeah, I'm
I'm
neutral.
going with T-Top. So you
Know what I'm
say
saying?
Clips, I
I
said
say
T-Top.
Clips.
I say
And that
iconic
neutral.
battle.
So the fans
I
decided.
think
So.
overall it was a great battle though.
Yeah,
you know
it
what I'm
was.
saying?
That's
Like
definitely what it
It was.
yeah, sometimes you can't really just like say this person won, that person won, but like I think it was a great battle and it was a great thing that you did. Shout out to you. You know,
And
that
I
was-
think we should do something like that again.
yeah.
You know, I just think this time I should be, you know, like I can involve the people a little bit more, like who Buffalo want to see. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because, you know, our connections is a little bit out there now. You know, I can reach, I can, you know what I mean, touch a little, couple little different people. You know what I mean? It's like who Buffalo want to see. You know what I mean? It
Right.
ain't just, you know, who I want. You know what I mean? Like let's make
Right.
something happen. You know, like let's.
Yeah.
Right, bring that, you know what I mean, to the town, you know what I mean, the opportunities, you know, to grow.
And it's just like what you said, well, like how you got them together in the first place, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then you got Jeanette's on there and everything. It's all about connecting, right?
100%.
Like, you know, helping other people connect and expanding their connections.
Yeah.
Jeanette's was definitely a great person to collaborate with on that, like,
amazing.
Shout out to Jeanette,
100%.
for real.
100%.
Like, so shout out to him, shout out to Jeanette and everything. So, what y'all got coming up now? I know y'all got some stuff in the
what's
vault.
up?
What's up?
So every day we're working, so it's always something to look forward to. But for this year, 2025, we got a lot that we're doing. No Trust Nobody Music, the label group. So
Yeah.
we got a lot of things
What he
that
said.
you know we're trying to put in play. So can't spell awesome without Weso. It's one thing I'm working on. Obviously, I'm being on Bros projects. You can catch me on Bros projects. Everybody in the team working on their own thing, and together we got a couple tours.
Yeah.
I mean, everything above. So
Yeah, so it's team. Y'all working to push the team and everything.
yeah,
Yeah,
bigger
100%.
better
I mean,
than last year.
that's always been a goal. You know, that's always been a
100%.
goal.
Better than last year.
Y'all know I always commend y'all for just being team, like
Yeah.
having that team and having that support with each other and
Real-
everything like that.
Yeah, real family
Communication.
orientated, you know, and it's like I had to come to and understand that like I don't fault nobody in the world because like I'm different, you know, or we're different in it because we're not that different in aspects, but it's like normally us as humans, we know genuineness don't come from people. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you doing something for me,
Right.
it's something you want back, it's something you getting back. What is it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like
as far as the cuts.
me, I won't say I'm not getting nothing out of it because I am. I just know that my blessing ain't coming from you, it's coming from him. You get what I'm saying? Like what I'm gonna do for you, it ain't the benefits ain't gonna come back from you. It's gonna come back off of God blessing me from blessing somebody else. Like you get what I'm saying? So it's like I had to come to and understand that everything I would want to work with, who I would want to work with, everybody's not gonna understand it. And God is gonna, you know, rid those people out of my path, regardless if I love them, regardless if I would still look out, regardless of what it is. Yeah,
Amen.
he'll rid it. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's like that's the path, man.
Yeah, and it's like it be like a hard pill to swallow for
Yeah,
a lot of times,
100%.
especially when you care about somebody, like,
Genuine
and that's in
love.
all aspects, you know, business, family,
Yeah.
relation, any aspect.
real shit.
Sometimes it be so hard to come to the realization that that person may not fit
Yeah.
where you trying to go. And it's
It's-
okay. It's not making them less of a person, you less of a person. It just means that, you know, it's just not the frequency that's meant for y'all at the
No.
time. And it's
Right.
Yeah, and I
okay.
would say like
Right.
it's okay to understand that like it's okay to let somebody lead. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if you got the plan, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it can work and it's working. Like, it's okay to let Kitty lead. Like, you know what I'm saying? We should be able to get on hustle season. You know what I'm saying? And follow suit and play our part to make it bigger and make it that. Not feeling like, well, Kitty got hustle season, so I want street season. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it can happen if that happens, but like,
you know,
hustle season needs to get there for, you know what I mean? Like, it's
like not looking at people for an opportunity to compete. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like, you know, we need more people who are willing to think like that instead of just trying to make a competition out of it. Like, now all of a sudden you want to branch off and do something instead of collaborating and putting all your efforts together and making something bigger. Like,
I think people need to be real with themselves, you know what I'm saying? Be humble. You know, they say pride is the devil. So when you're trying to compete with somebody, what they got is was for them, and what you got is for you. So, you know what I mean? A lot of people just need to realize what their positions in life and accept it.
That's one of the firest things he ever said. All right, that's the first time in life I heard that. That's the first time he ever said that. That shit, pride is the devil. Talk to him.
I mean, you know, hustle season, bring it out.
Okay.
Like, bringing it out.
Okay.
It's 2025.
Yeah,
so,
you
man,
feel me?
We on hustle season.
New mentality, you know, like refreshed mentalities. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing new. It's just a refresher. You know what I mean? Just igniting things in you that's already in you. You know what I mean? And I commend y'all for that. Like you said, y'all stay consistent. Y'all stay out here. Y'all know y'all my top 5. For real. You know, I don't really have an order, but you know,
and
I'm
it's
type of people.
For like,
I just got favorites.
And it's like for me, for me, I know like I'm a realtor, you know what I mean, but not a realtor like estate, you know what I mean? I'm just a real person, you know what I mean? And I know like the best thing for Kitty is always stay neutral, like you know what I'm saying? As far as like love music, love what you doing, like this is like you know what I mean? Like this is media, you know what I mean? So top 5, and I appreciate that, love that. Do I feel like I need to be
when I
the
say
one?
that, I ain't playing either.
Like,
y'all heard it here.
Look,
y'all heard it here. Yeah, for real. Like I'm always down for what y'all got going on or whatever. Like always willing to be a part. You know, I'm the type of person who I just really like being around people. Like if I'm like striving like for like my podcast and entrepreneurship and things like that, I need people around me that I see like going hard. You know, because it don't like for some people it makes some people feel like less. But for me, like I feel empowered. I'm like, yo, look at them getting rocking.
What can
like,
I learn from this?
Like just watching that, like helping my motivation and stuff, because you know we all go through things in life outside 100%. Of like the entertainment and the media. Like we all going through things, and we just got to take it one step at a time or whatever. But so that's great. So what could we expect? Do y'all got like any upcoming projects or anything like that going on?
Of course for me, Street Soprano. You know, I've been quiet and silent for the last 2 years, but not, cause like I've dropped singles through the years. Like last year I dropped singles in the project. The year before that I dropped a few singles in the project. But this year, you know, I feel like it's 2025, you know what I mean? I just gotta make a statement, you know what I'm saying? I got a few projects I'm dropping this year. I'm picking the dates I want. We making statements, the music is up. You know, just working on really bringing the visuals to life to make that match the music. But like, you know, Success or Death for me is next. Can't Spell Awesome Without Weso for Weso is next. After that is Young Black King 2 for this year. You know, Young Black King 2 is that one.
Okay.
I did one in 2020. I haven't touched that series since 2020. This 5 years later of consistency. You know what I mean? The numbers growing. We just working.
Yeah, y'all look at me. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm looking at the streets like, what are you gonna say? Okay.
We can't wait to show y'all.
Yes, y'all know, like I'm always like looking forward to it, and y'all know I gotta ask. Like I don't really know the situation, but I have to ask. Y'all know I have to ask. So, going off of what you said, like you owe me an album cover.
Yeah.
Cause that was
100%.
fire.
Yeah, 100%.
And I want
You know
my
what I mean?
album cover.
100%, you know what I mean? 100,
You feel me?
110,000.
What?
I left my marker. You know what I'm saying? So
You know
I
what?
got.
You know
that
what?
marker.
Anybody got a marker? You need to sign
You know what I
this.
mean? I left my
Stop
marker.
it.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so we
And
ain't
this-
got no marker, but he gonna sign it at
This
some
the album
point.
cover. You hear me too? Out now.
What? I love it. I love it. It ain't my face, but it's okay.
You hear me?
Big
But see, it's blurred out, so it's like the imagination
know,
of put
I was-
whatever you see to be there. You know?
I was looking
It
at
can't
that. I
be.
like that. So y'all look at that. You know. So this is gonna be the album cover.
Yeah, this the album cover. You hear me
This
too?
is right here. This right here is real. You know, personal. This is a brand of mine that I'm. You know what I mean? That I'm
This you
building
right here?
from. Yeah, that you know that we building from scratch.
Yeah, y'all
you know what
just
I'm
be bringing
saying?
me gifts
You know,
because y'all know how I react. I be all
Oh
happy.
yeah, this one's
yeah, you know this.
I
one,
love
especially
gifts.
dropped
You know, this
off
one
soon.
is
Let me
especially
see. Let me see. Hold
you know
on.
what I mean? Especially
I gotta
for
hold
Kitty
the
on
mic.
hustle
What's so you
season.
open it
I
up?
got to.
Okay.
You know, privacy
okay.
advocates. You know, no trust
Turn around
island.
to the front. Turn around to the front.
You know,
See the back now.
Yeah, I'm about to actually rock that. I gotta get me some purple and white.
You know, she
something.
can't trust nobody. You know, she been stabbed in the back before. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yes.
She can't trust nobody.
Yes,
but,
I'm
you know,
yes.
And y'all can get yours too. Just inbox
Yeah.
me or Vicky.
Y'all see
Get you in the right
that?
place.
that purple is crazy.
That's fire. I love that purple. I love that. Y'all already know I'm thinking about my outfit right now.
Bring up higher?
Yeah, we
My
thinking
fault.
about that outfit right now.
y'all
We
think?
good. We good.
Yeah, tap in, man.
I'm tapping in. You know I'm tapped in. I'm putting this all over all my social media. I can't wait to clip
Good for
this
you, Queen.
video and show everybody how excited I be about these
There's
kids.
always
Brand
love,
new.
always
So, you
appreciation.
Let me see. Let me see.
You know, and that's
Thank
really,
you.
I try to always, you know, just thank you for allowing me on the platform. You know what I'm saying? There's no way to do that. It's like, you know, not payments. You know, in this world, it's like, it's, you know, a work for a work. You know what I mean? A trade for a trade. You know what I'm saying? Like everything gained on the U.S. currency. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Right.
my work ethic and what I can do with my time is more than U.S. currency.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. So speaking of U.S. currency, I want to ask y'all a question about the U.S. Y'all know we just got a new president, right?
Yeah.
How y'all
Man.
feel about the new president-elect?
So can I go first?
Nah, I mean I go.
Alright, you go first.
Yeah, I know. Go first.
Okay,
I
let's
just
go.
know.
Go first.
I just know. For me, I said this at the beginning. As far as politics, to stay neutral.
Okay.
You know what I
okay,
mean? It's
okay.
Mr. Will I Right? You hear me?
Okay,
And
okay.
yeah, you know, shout out to you know all the past presidents, new presidents to be.
Super neutral.
Yeah,
sis,
shout out
man.
Camilla, everybody. You know,
So who you vote for?
I didn't vote. I'm a felon.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't vote either.
So what's your opinion?
Hey man, I said it was the worst of two evils. I mean,
Oh, okay.
pick your poison. Feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
But
okay.
I don't really play politics like bro said. But
Yeah.
I ain't vote either, so feel me?
Yeah.
Take that how it is.
I'm with you on a pick your
I was
poison.
over here like, what is he about to say?
I'm with
I'ma
him on
keep
the
it
pick your
neutral, too, for a
poison
second.
though. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all think about the controversy going on about what Elon Musk did at the inauguration?
What are you doing?
You ain't hear about the gesture he made?
Yeah, just you know,
I didn't hear that.
You ain't hear that? What's someone hear it?
Yeah, I mean, I heard it. I seen it. I know everything is higher than us. Like, we got to start first with building Trust Nobody Music Group and Hustle
Yeah.
Season. Once we
Focus.
build that to a certain platform, then we can even have a voice enough for people to listen to us and watch us. Until then,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
God got a plan.
you know, God got his way of working things. Like you said, God got a plan. You know, Streets and Weso got a show coming. You
So
know.
so what y'all saying is we know y'all got a show coming, so I'm about to ask y'all about that. But so what y'all saying is
It's
so
the
what y'all
hustle
saying is
season.
y'all don't
You
think
hear
it
me?
was that, right?
Eh,
Um,
I don't know. I still don't know why.
no, I think 110,000% is that.
Oh, okay.
I
okay.
can't do
Yeah, I
nothing
mean,
about
like,
it.
is it that? Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Them, you know, people like that, you know, as far as higher up, like, if something's in a video, they know. You know, if that
Right.
tree is there, it's the reason why that tree is there. If we wear our, you know, our shirt this way, it's the reason why. Like, you know what I mean? They know what they doing.
Yeah.
I just know that it's higher than us. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I
Like,
felt.
you know, I'm from the east side of Buffalo.
I
you
just
know what I
wanted,
mean?
you know, I
Pretty
just wanted to know, you know. I just wanted to
Pretty
know.
much.
So yeah, no, I
Yeah.
feel you though. Like to just sum that part up. Pick out of the two evils, the two poisons.
Me? Does it pick who I would have picked?
No, I'm saying like that's how I feel about our presidential situation.
It's all
I
the
don't
same
have
shit.
like a
It's all the same shit.
opinion like, oh, I don't like this person or I don't like that person, but I think that we just gotta do what we gotta do for each other.
110%.
You know what I'm saying? Like we only got each other.
Is the right, you know what I mean, the real people stand, I mean, like the real prevail.
Yeah, so I was also gonna ask y'all, so I know last time you came up here with Karma. How's everything? How's Karma?
Karma's good, you know. She's been working, doing her thing. You know what I mean? Salute to Karma. She still assists. You know what I mean? And she, you know what I mean? Forever TMB.
Yeah, is she a part of TMB still?
You know, as far as like a collective, you know, like I said, you know, everything doesn't work as I plan and as I want.
Yeah.
But like far as like family wise, 110,000%. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing that, you know, she can't get for me or I wouldn't do for her in the long run or
I still talk to
vice versa for Weso.
We talk to Karma.
You know, she's just on a path of wanting to be creative enough and have her own reign, you know, which is nothing wrong with it, us as artists. So it's like I respect it. And I just know I still got to do what I got to do for Street Soprano and TMB, you know what I'm saying? But Karma's, I'm saying the best female that I heard, for real.
Yeah, I mean, she fired. She definitely got bars for real. Shout out to Karma.
Yeah, shout out Karma, bro.
So is there anything else that we should be looking forward to?
Yeah, the Streets and Weso show, man. The Streets and Weso show, man. You know, shout out to my guy.
That say that. Y'all
shout out my guy, you know, Andy Goya, man, from giving us actual, you know, the platform on radio station. So we will be live on the actual, you know, local radio station, far as in Jamestown. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just Streets and Weso, and just bring them into our world. You know, we are.
Wait, y'all saying that you talking about this like you? I need more details. Hold on,
this is the first time we announced it, really.
What?
Yeah, you know, it's big. You know,
so y'all gonna have a show on the Jamestown
Streets and Weso show.
Yeah, y'all need to tell. Yes, y'all know I love to hear it.
Yeah, you know, and definitely on here, I want to make sure that it's not like we on the show already, you know. So it's like Street Soprano, TMB, Weso. We got that. Like, I definitely want to have a segment to where it's like we spotlighting artists that we don't know. Like, you know what I mean? If it's fire, it's hot. We putting it on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like on a radio station. Like,
we
you know, from the streets. Yeah, from the streets.
We need as many outlets as we can to just put everybody out there. Everybody need to be working together. Everybody need to be networking. Everybody, it's good that y'all got that show. Bring everybody on there. I'll be trying to get people to tap into Hustle Season. You know what I'm saying? I'm always willing to come and be a special guest.
Yes.
And talk about whatever, because you know I can freestyle, love it. You know,
and that's next month though, man. February 25th. You know we're gonna air that. You know, that's right.
We've been working. You know, we got tours coming up too, different cities.
Okay.
You know, we know how.
Well, name a couple cities y'all should be expecting.
Yeah, we got the Bronx. We got a few out there. Got some names.
Austin.
Okay.
Going back to Texas.
We don't want to say too much, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Tapping in different cities. We know it's outside the box. You know what I'm saying? One of
the big ones that we need to talk about is gonna be our Jamestown show. Okay. You know what I'm saying? March 29th. You know what I'm saying? Like we're bringing a radio station, our own show there, Streets and Weso, Streets and Weso show, and we bringing an actual showcase there. You know. I'm trying to figure out which one of my BSF bros is going to do this one with me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm reaching all of them, you know what I'm saying? Listen, let's tear Jamestown up, you feel me? So it's like March 29th.
March 29th.
Yeah, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., man, in Crystal Ballroom.
Crystal Ballroom.
Great location.
Okay.
You know, we just working.
You said,
110 Third Street.
Yeah,
110 Third Street.
I should be able to make that. Yeah, I'm about to put that in my calendar for real.
Experience, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to start like just traveling outside of the city.
Yeah, so you know you got to reach out, you know what I mean,
to support y'all and everything. You know what I mean?
Connections, like you were saying, facts.
And like you said, those connections, collaborating and putting it all together, making it all make sense.
Just like our Syracuse show, man. I haven't really talked about that one, but it's big for us because this is my first time that I've been you know, this is my largest paid booked event. You know, that I charged it, and it's like just believing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's my first time that I've, you know what I mean, charged and received a few thousand for a performance. Like, you get what I'm saying? And it's a blessing because I started off at paying to perform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and then at the same time, it's my first time being booked for a spring break fest. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a festival and it's big in Syracuse, you know? So that's,
that's fire.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Speaking of, and this is going to probably be my last question or two for y'all. I was on a podcast live stream yesterday, and it's like you said you started off paying, and now you're able to charge that amount because of your work, you know?
Right.
And the discussion was basically like, at what point do you feel like you should be paid as an artist to perform? Like, because we got a lot of people in Buffalo that's fire, but we also have a lot of people that feel entitled to be paid because they're just because of who they are when they perform instead of paying. So at what point do you feel like you should really start charging artists? Start charging venues for your performance.
Off hip hop, you know, and in the business, I feel like us as artists, we gotta be understandable, you know, and we should be. First, if we not willing to pay, we shouldn't be willing. Like, we shouldn't feel like we just need to be paid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's gonna go off business. Like, what can you bring through here? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you can bring, it goes off the money. What we selling? You can bring 50 people through here. It's $20 a ticket. Okay, how much you want out of that? Like, come on, like, let's be for real. Like, you gotta understand the business on what you actually bring to the table. If I throw a show and I can get 200, 300 people to show up, putting you on that bill, bring 20 people, what do you want for that? Like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm giving you the platform. I gave you 280 people
and we're gonna
more.
promote it and all this extra
stuff. You know, so it's like, people just gotta know, you know, what they doing. It's just like artists is charging for features. Like, when you get on that song, what is it gonna do for that person?
Right.
Is it just a fire record? You know what I mean? If it's just a fire record, then we should be able to swap things out. If it's beneficial, more beneficial to that end, then we got to weigh it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to weigh it out. Like, so it's like, on a business level, and I'm understanding it because it's like, I'm not going into these rooms, I'm not going into Benny, BSF, or my lawyer feeling like I deserve a certain amount or these and that. I'm understanding it, you know what I mean? And we working it, man.
Okay, and that's exactly how I feel. I ain't gonna lie. I was arguing them down on the line. I'm like, you know what? I definitely support artists being paid 100%, but I also am a logical person. You know what I mean? And I'm the type of person that I gotta make my money make sense. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I'm paying you to perform at my event, you have to bring me something lucrative.
The business.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to make me not like feel like I just paid you for nothing.
Other than a good performance.
Yeah, because like I could pay anybody. You know what I mean? But like, what are you bringing to the table? What are you doing? And yes, like the argument was, oh, you know, it's about the artist. We pay the artist. But yes, it's about the artist. But like, it got to make sense too. Like, we don't want to just be paying like everybody just because they want to be paid.
My father
hold on, one thing. I think that with that right there, how the artist should work is like, we don't need it in the artist's hands. You know what I'm saying? This is so competitive. We need it in more people's hands, like yours and media outlets who are neutral, who wanna book him this time, who wanna book Streets next time. At the same time, want him to know she's neutral, so she's gonna book him too. That's what we need. If we give it to the artist, it's so competitive. It's only gonna be there's people that's.
And my thing
in
too
position.
is like, us cool, we do it one time, but let's do it again. Let's again make it better. Like, let's build a relationship.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like it's what makes or breaks business relationships.
Yeah. So just work hard. You know what I mean? Like, give people a reason to value you. You know what I mean? Like, don't just expect people to just automatically see your value. Show your worth through your work, and that is very important. So thank y'all. Is there anything else y'all want to tell the people before we?
Yeah, I want to stay right here without too much slick talk or whatever like that. You know, you hear me too. is out now, by the way, and it did amazing. You know, I haven't been able to put too much of a dollar behind it. You know what I'm saying? Due to other things. But it's still my biggest, fastest growing project.
Yeah.
If it's not on the list and talked about, you know, for Buffalo, as far as being that project for the year, we know the analytics isn't right.
Yeah, it should be on the list. Wait, who put you on the list? Hold on.
I'm just saying, like, we never on the list, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, you know, my last album before that was, you know, right now it's like 750. You know, that's still not considered, you know, top album out of Buffalo, you know, and I don't need the top spot, but at least give Street Stab recognition if y'all doing media, if y'all, you know what I mean, like, you know. So
no,
like,
Streets definitely get that recognition. You Hear Me Too is definitely, definitely a banging album. I listened to it all the way through, not only because of my voice on it.
You hear me?
Shout out to Kitty.
You gonna hear me on a couple of tracks talking and stuff, you know. But not only because of that, I really took the time to listen to each track, and I really love what you bring to the table, and that's already self-explanatory. You know what I mean? Like it should be. You know, it is to me. Like when I think about like people in Buffalo that's really doing stuff, I'm definitely gonna be like Streets doing his thing, you know, and that's outside of anything. Weso, you too. You know what I'm saying? Stay consistent. Y'all always consistent. I don't want you to check me this time. Last time I said stay consistent, he was all like, and that's what we do. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I love having y'all. I love sitting with y'all. Y'all already know. Thank you so much for tapping in. Make sure y'all check out You Hear Me Too on all streaming platforms. Make sure y'all check out Weso. They got some projects coming up. They got the Jamestown show in March. They
March
got
29th.
March 29th. You know what I mean? They got the show dropping February 25th.
Weso, Streets and Weso show. Yeah, February 25th. Yeah.
Yeah, you know they got a lot of things going on per usual. So y'all make sure y'all tap in and make sure y'all press that subscribe button. Kitty Quinn Productions, we going up 2025. Yeah. Renewed mindset. Let's get it.
Let's hustle season.
So like, why don't you trust nobody?
Yes.
Soprano.
These guys aren't just like the Sopranos.
Alert. Let's get it.
These are the real
Love,
Sopranos.
success brings confidence, and to lose it all is the opposite. And I thank God for my accomplishments. So if it's ever war with us, I'm the one who pull the strings like an orchestra. Deaf like a coroner, so many guns like it's 4 of us. Cause I just can't afford it. So many die before they ever pay a mortgage. And if it's meant to be, then you won't ever have to force it. Feel used like a misused orphan. I ran the block till I moved off it. In my new life, I need 2 officers. The trunk can fit 2 corpses. If I was you or you, I'd move cautious or get stepped on like used carpets. There's no credibility if you talk. Niggas that show they true colors like a crayon box. Same ones you came up with from the sandbox. I can have a J spin your block for a gram high. I do what I want, not what I can hide. I grew up on the east side with no love like a peace sign. Raised by the street side. Money, power, respect. Coke, weed, and meth. Every team gets stretched, guaranteed extras. I grew up on the east side with no love like a peace sign. Raised by the street side. Money, power, respect. Coke, weed, and meth. Every team gets stretched, guaranteed extras, more or less. Freedom behind bars, I'm never worried about living large. But you were fascinated with bitches and niggas with fancy cars. Well, alright, yeah, welcome to my ceremony. Your soul is worth more than money. You hear me? Yeah, my life is like a horror movie. It is. My past had me thinking you was out to do me. It did. My team is full of bunch of felons, but I'd rather that than a team of niggas who all tell it. See me, I never brag or boast. But whenever I'm alone is when I feel it most. And if you active in my city, you know I'm really working. Run around the city with some animals like a fucking circus. And I've been putting on for the last year. And all these niggas new tapes sounded like last year. I'm steady thumbing through the paper like a cashier. And for this year, it's all flash shit like cash. I grew up on the east side with no love like a peace sign. Raised by the street, son. Money, power, respect. Coke, weed, and meth. Every teen gets stretched. Guaranteed extras, more or less. On the east side, with no love like a peace sign. Raised by the street, son. Money, power, respect. Coke, weed, and meth. Every teen gets stretched. Guaranteed extras, more or less.
Trust nobody.
Trust nobody but the process. Believe in only what you see.